welcome back, my friends. I want to introduce to you Trinidad and Tobago, one of my colleagues in the media. He currently has a great program on Win TV, deals with health and health issues. He has actually been in the field prior to doing the program for about 4 years. But before we get into all of that, my friends, and touch base with Sheldon, who's already on the set, let's all enjoy and laugh at Extreme Video number 1. Synergy Night's Extreme Video videos. Way! That's what we call a spiritual meeting. Way! I'm the father, dog. You see, father? Way! Good thing we had no audio because probably they had some harsh words inside there. So I guess the actual gesticulations of painted the entire picture. That was a sad situation there, boy. We don't run it again. Hey, Sheldon is here with us, touching base. Let's go to Sheldon one time, and of course, congrats on a great program.
Thanks a lot, man.
Congrats also on the awards you've received for your program.
Yeah, thanks to Synergy for having me on board, and TNT. Nice being here, man.
We always welcome our friends in the media, especially those young people doing great work, and we applaud the efforts, the fact that you try to bring lots of information and awareness to a massive audience every single week. You've actually been involved in the health sector 4 years as a EMT?
As a paramedic, well, EMT, as they say, EMTB. That actually was the foundation for this program, because prior to that, I was also in the media, in the Guardian newspapers writing, and I was really back and forth. As they say, when the media bite you, you can't really stay away from it. And while at EHS as a paramedic, I actually joined EHS actually because my mother had passed away. And I wanted a change of scenery, of jobs, because I couldn't deal with it pretty well. And I decided, look, the best place to go to deal with this whole thing they call death would be EHS. And from there, seeing what people go through, different experiences, I had a passion for the job. And then after that, I decided to come back in the media. I went across to Guile, introduced to Guile through, of course, good friend of both of ours, the late Jason Daly. And that's where it took off. And Guile was the foundation television-wise. And then when TV came with this offer, medical matters, they had no idea what they were going to do with it. And because of both experience as a paramedic and doing these health features at Guile and being an EMT and all that, it meshed well. And I think that's been just under 2 years I've been doing the program.
So in essence, you were able to strike that balance between that love and passion for the media and the job you were doing at the time, being part of the whole EHS family. While there at EHS for that 4 years, what was the hardest night or morning or afternoon? I mean, in terms of seeing it all, I could well imagine, from accidents to shots. But what do you think to you was the most challenging time or experience while doing that job?
I'll give you one in particular. This was the first weekend on the road. It was a 3-night weekend, 12-hour shift, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And that weekend alone, our crew got like about 24 calls. That's a lot for a weekend, you understand? And the Saturday night, there was an accident by the traffic lights by the intersection by Gulf. See it up there? This young boy, he was supposed to fly out the following day to do his studies in engineering. And his dad bought him a motorbike. And he got the green light. So but again, he didn't really take time to probably look to see who, which fool, I'm being honest, would break the red light, because that happens a lot, as you know. And he darted across, truck hit him, and bike went this way, and his arm got cut off, and I think we did our best to save him. Doctors were amazed when we got to the hospital, and he still had a pulse, because the truck actually went over his chest.
Wow.
And you know, we were at the hospital there now, and I'm thinking to myself, his mother's outside, dad's outside, and there were lots of people at SFGH at that time. And it's not in protocol. Once you carry the patient to the hospital, it's up to the doctors to say if they made it or not. Once we cross that threshold, we cannot say that. And the mother came to me, the sister, I can't remember orphan right now, but she somewhat collared me and begging me to tell her what's happening with her son. And I had to just say, you know, you need to talk to the doctor. Now I knew what happened because we actually covered him down afterwards. And as we walked out, the scream you heard, Jason, it was tough.
Yeah.
You know, they called me afterwards and they invited me, you know, to come to the wake. But one thing you have to learn in that job, you need to know how to separate yourself. It's hard, but you know, sometimes they can't help but get caught up emotionally.
Now I know you did a great special. I mean, where, as everything else in life, it's contrast. Where there's death, there is life, and you did coverage of childbirth with a young couple that got lots of great reviews. You're actually going to collect some awards for that.
Yeah, we collected it already. That was actually
good
last year, the Pan American Health Local and Regional Awards.
At any point in time, you think you're going to bring back that particular special on Win?
Sure, I'll bring it back. People ask me to see it over and over again. I think the thing about that clip is that some people actually saw it, probably turn on and they just glimpsed the actual cesarean section. They thought it was a foreign film. And that brings the point I want to make quickly, that anything Americans can do, we can do even better.
Indeed.
Because we have journalists in this country who seem to believe that there are things that, you know, limit us, and in my opinion, it doesn't. You know, we have the same, you know, qualified journalists and media personality to do the job, and that's why I took the challenge to do this documentary. Well
done, man. We congratulate you on that. Before we go to the break, I want you to remind our friends out there when they can take in your show and tell them what it's all about. By all means, man.
Okay, well, the show is actually on Mondays and Wednesdays, same time with Jason's show, but that's all right, you know. This is my boy. So if you can't catch it Monday and Wednesday, 8 o'clock, you can check it on the reruns Tuesday and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Again, the show is very holistic. It's not, I try to make a balance between the clinical aspect of the show and the human side of the show. Sometimes, you know, health, it's a hard pill to swallow. No pun intended, but it's true. And what I try to do is make the show as palatable as possible for everyone to enjoy. So check it out, you know.
Great work, man.
Thanks a lot, man.
Good colleague in the media, good one too. Sheldon Yearwood, my friends. Check him out as he continues to bring forward information and awareness on that whole issue of health. So important, as we always say, your health is indeed your greatest wealth. True. Let's take the pause, my friends, after we link up with Corey in Barbados on the Skype Titan. We're heading to Barbados, man. All right then. Cry small. Blows.